must feel like statehood.
If you missed the early bird discount window for Billionaires Garden City by Cedarwood, well, you have another opportunity to subscribe again at 2.5 million naira, but this time to Billionaires Garden City by Cedarwood Phase 2. Same neighborhood, because Billionaires Garden City by Cedarwood shares a common boundary with Billionaires Garden City by Cedarwood Phase 2. There isn't anything much to miss, except of course the different levels of infrastructural development. But Billionaires Garden City by Cedarwood Phase 2 is located here at Ibuzo, in the amazing city of Asaba. You also get to enjoy an amazing view, and of course Billionaires Garden City by Cedarwood Phase 2 also has a registered survey and a deed of assignment, and also promises of even improved estate amenities.
Knowing what you want out of life and then going all the way to getting it is one way of ensuring you have peace of mind. Yeah, everybody needs a land that has C of O. Everybody wants C of O. Everybody wants to acquire a land with C of O. But do you really know what certificate of occupancy means? I will tell you what it means. Maybe that would have been delaying you from acquiring a plot of land with us. Now, let me tell you the importance of having a land with title C of O. Proof of ownership, resale value, access to loans, ease of transfer, and development opportunities. Did you also know that P1 Plus Business Consign Limited has 5 estates in East Nile with the amazing title C of O? Amazing, right? You don't know, now you know. We have Picture Time by Cedarwood, Lagos State. We have Tribe City by Cedarwood, Lagos State. We have Cedarwood Luxury Apartment and Terraces at Jiapata, Lagos State. We have Cedarwood Luxury Apartment and Terraces at Sabadeta State. And then Billionaire Levy by Cedarwood, Idowash, Delta State. Billionaire Levy by Cedarwood is actually going for the early bird price of 12.5 million. But you know that price increase taking effect, and it will no longer be 12.5 million, it will be going for the price of 15.5 million naira. If I were you, I would jump on this and grab for myself a plot of land at Billionaire Levy by Cedarwood. Do this today and enjoy absolute peace.
Hello everyone, my name is David, Programs and Broadcast Coordinator for Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Would you love to feature on any of the Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio program? Do well to reach out to us via the number right there on the screen, irrespective of who you are, what you are, where you are, and what you do. The Cedarwood Luxury Online platform is available and open to every one of you out there. So if you love to feature on any of our Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio programs, do well to reach out to us via the WhatsApp number right there on the screen, and boom, you'll be in the studio to speak with us. Do well to reach out to us now. right, it's a beautiful morning, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to a new week. Welcome to Monday, the very first official working day. The very first official working day of the week. Trust you had a wonderful night rest and trust you had a wonderful weekend. All right, wherever you are under the very sound of my voice, I want to welcome every one of you to Table Talk, your Nigeria's first real estate radio, Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. My name is David, and it is such a delight to come your way this beautiful Monday morning. This is the very program that brings you abreast of happenings around you. Yes, this is the point where we just make you become aware of things happening, more of a review of stories, headlines, what newspapers, what the newspapers are talking about this morning. Now, if you've missed any of the paper review, if you've missed any of the early hour paper review, you can always bank on us to bring you abreast. You can always bank on us to just help you stay informed in order not to be deformed. All right, do not forget you can be part of the conversation either live on Facebook or YouTube, and not also forgetting to like, comment and share as well. We begin the show as usual with a summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about, and then we segue into big stories. We present to you big stories that is being reported from the Punch newspaper, and afterwards we quickly go into the stories that we've selected for discuss this morning. Table Talk comes away every Monday morning at 10 a.m. live on Facebook and YouTube on Nigeria's first real estate radio, Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Should I put it Nigeria's first live online radio? All right, Nigeria first real estate live online radio. Okay. We begin quickly with a summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about, and then we give you top 10 big stories from the Punch newspaper. A summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about is from Daily Post, and then top 10 big stories for this morning from the Punch newspaper, and then would have stories that we've selected for discuss this beautiful Monday morning. We look into different stories making the rounds. We carefully select a few. We bring them to the fore. We talk about them and also give you the opportunity to talk about them. Your opinions, your suggestions are welcome. Feel free to be part of the conversation. The WhatsApp number is also made available for you to take advantage of. All right. As we begin with a summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about, do not forget to like, to comment, and to share. The very first one we have here says, those boasting to sell petrol below our price are importing substandard products, Dangote Refinery said on Sunday. The refinery, which rolled out petrol from its plant on September 15, announced that it is selling to trucks at 990 naira per litre. The very next one is notable chieftains of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Akoko, Northwest Local Government Area of Ondo State have defected to the All Progressive Congress (APC) ahead of next week's governorship election. Those who defected include a former House Representative member Stephen Olemija Lekombada and Momo Mufu, and also known as Aponga. All right, number 3, a chief magistrate court in Wuse Zone 2, Abuja, has sentenced Professor Jide Josiah Jesus to 6 months in prison for impersonation during the 2019 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME). A statement by the board signed by its spokesperson, Dr. Fabian Benjamin, said Jesus was apprehended by officials
of the Joint Administrations and Matriculation Board JAM while monitoring the 2019 UTME and BRICS Academy in Abuja. Number 4, quickly. Abubakar Momo, the Minister of Regional Development, says the painful economic decision being taken by President Bola Tinubu are the only means the president can solve the country's problem. Momo explained that it was normal for President Tinubu, whom he said meant well for the country, to take the far-reaching decisions in the interest of the people. 5, quickly, the governors of Bauchi and Kano State and the Arewa Consultative Forum on Sunday demanded the release of the minors facing trial for treason in the Abuja Federal High Court. This followed the outrage that greeted the arraignment of the minors who were arrested during the hunger protest in August this year. Number 6, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, on Sunday said his recent suggestion to convert church vigils into night shifts has been misrepresented. A statement issued by the media aide Ibrahim Umar in the wake of the outrage said Obi's comment was twisted and blown out of proportion. Number 7, the Edo State Police Command has said the dismissal of Inspector Edith Udoma for exposing Sergeant Ibrahim, who has also been dismissed, is in order. The police public relations officer Moses Yamo on Saturday night said in a statement that the female police officer took advantage of the institution to try to extort money from Ibrahim while co-opting his husband, Inspector Ibrahim Mohammed, in the scheme. And then number 8, a man simply identified as Saidi is cooling his feet in the intention for allegedly killing his father, Bale, whom he reportedly accompanied to his farm located in Ilusi, Osun State. Bale was said to have been decapitated on his farm on the day he was to begin harvesting his proceeds. All right, number 9, the Ogun State Police Command is on the hunt for an unidentified driver who allegedly killed 2 persons, including a driver and a passenger, at the Ibadan section of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. It was learned on Sunday that the incident took place at approximately 11:23 p.m. on Saturday in front of Nipco gas filling station. And then number 10, lastly, about 130 foreigners have been arrested by the Nigerian Police Force, NPF, for alleged high-level cybercrimes, hacking, and activities against national security. A statement by the force spokesman, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, on Sunday said 17 others arrested were identified as Nigerians. And that's a summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about this beautiful Monday morning. We segue quickly to top 10 big stories from the Punch newspaper. Do not forget, you can be part of the conversation either live on Facebook or YouTube. The comment section is right there for you to take advantage of any of the stories that we present to you that is of interest to you. Feel free to talk about them quickly. All right, here are some of the news that you shouldn't miss this morning. Today's biggest headlines from the Punch. The very first one here says hashtag End bad governance. Northern governors, ACF orders demand minors release. Number 2, FG projects 44 trillion naira revenue as reps oppose tax review. 4 marketers spend 833 billion naira on fuel import reports. Nigeria's forest market still unstable, says Fitech. Ayedatiwa tackles Ajayi over alleged 1.2 billion naira security votes. Aggrieved residents protest as king politicians visit Spain flood scenes. Number 7, U.S. election, Harris-Trump in final push for votes tomorrow. Governor allocates 18 billion naira compensation for Lagos Calabar Highway. Number 9, man jailed 6 months for attempting to sit daughter's UTMA. And then lastly, Lewis urges Joshua to take a break. All right, and this is the point we segue into stories that we've selected for discourse. You can be part of the conversation, like I made mention earlier, either live on Facebook or YouTube. The comment session is there for you to take advantage of. You can also let us know where you're watching us live from. Do not forget to like, to comment, and to share. You can send in a WhatsApp message, a voice note, or you put a call through via our WhatsApp number, which is 09133833507. As we continue table talk this morning, the very first story we have here says, End bad governance protest, ACF, NHRC, CISLAC, SERAP, CHRICED, CRICID, slam police over trial of minors. And the riders there says, SERAP gives Tinubu 48 hours to release detained minors. Falana wants AGF to terminate charge without delay. All right. A few paragraphs from this very one. The Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF, National Human Rights Commission, NHRC, Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center, CIS, or will I just call it CILAC, Resource Center for Human Rights and Civic Education, CRICID, Concerned Parents and Educators, CPE, and Action Aid have condemned the treason charges the Nigerian police force filed against minors who participated in the recent End Bad Governance protest before a federal high court sitting in Abuja. The hashtag End Bad Governance protest held across the country from August 1st to 10th, 2024. This came Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project SERAP urged President Bola Tinubu to use his leadership position and good offices to direct the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Lateef Fagbemi-San, to take urgent steps to ensure the immediate and unconditional release of all the End Bad Governance protesters, including the 32 hungry and malnourished children. What is your very take on this one as we head to our very next story? NASU-SANU suspends strike for 1 month. The Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions, NASU, and the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, SANU, has announced suspension of the ongoing nationwide indefinite strike over withheld salaries for a month. The unions, in a joint statement on Sunday, said the suspension of the indefinite strike will take effect on Tuesday, November 5, 2024. The statement was signed by Prince Peters Adeyemi, General Secretary of NASU, and Comrade Mohammed Ibrahim, National President of SANU. What is your very take on this very one? What is your take on this one? All right, we'll move to the point where this very story is from. It says FG projects 44 trillion revenue as reps oppose tax review. The federal government is pressing ahead with critical tax reforms with the hope of hitting 18% tax to gross domestic product ratio by 2026. In August 2023, President Bola Tinubu inaugurated the Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee, headed by Taiwo Oyedele, with a mandate to achieve 18% tax to GDP ratio in the next 12 months. While inaugurating the committee, Tinubu, who lamented that Nigerians' tax to GDP ratio is the lowest and below Africa's average, assured that this administration will tax the fruits and not the seed. He listed the broad assignments of the committee to include harmonization of taxes, improving revenue profile, transforming the tax system, and achieving a minimum of 18% of the tax to GDP ratio. Reject my term mentality, tribalism, religious bias in leadership, Peter Obi tells Nigerians. Reading from the Vanguard. Peter Obi, the the Labour Party presidential candidate in 2023's in Nigeria's 2023 general election, has called on Nigerians to reject the my turn syndrome, tribalism, and religious bias, which he says is hindering the nation's progress. Obi highlighted the recent election of Kemi Badenoch as the UK Conservative Party leader, noting that her success comes at a time when many Nigerians are doubting her potential. In a congratulatory message shared on his X handle, formerly Twitter, on Sunday, Obi praised Badenoch's achievement, viewing it as an encouraging example for Nigerian and African youth. The news of Nigerian-born Kemi Badenoch's election as leader of the Conservative Party in the United Kingdom couldn't have come as a better time, as events in Nigeria have left many questioning their own potential, he stated. Obi emphasized that Badenoch's success underscores the power of diversity and the possibility that emerge when competence, integrity, and inclusivity are prioritized. Her election is a testament to the global potential of Nigerian and African youths, he said. All right, we move to the very next story from The Guardian. Economic reforms. Nigerians rejected your ideas in 2023 election, presidency tells Atiku. And just so you know, this is in response to what Atiku came out to say, that if his I call it agenda now, is being implemented in Nigeria, Nigeria would be better than what it is now. Now, presidency has come out to reply and say, Nigerians rejected your ideas in 2023 election, presidency tells Atiku. All right, the presidency has hit back at former Vice President Atiku Abubakar following his criticism of President Bola Tinubu's economic reforms. The clash began after Atiku, in a statement on Sunday, outlined that he claimed would have been a more effective approach to tackling Nigeria's economic challenges. Atiku criticized Tinubu's handling of key reforms, including the removal of fuel subsidy, and proposed a slower, more conscious rollout of economic policies. He urged that the administration would have been more empathetic and better prepared to handle the fallout of such reforms. I am not the president, Tinubu is. The focus should be on him and not on me or any other. I believe that such inquiries distract from the critical questions of what President Bola Tinubu needs to do to save Nigerians from the excruciating pains arising from his trial an error. Economic policies, he wrote on X. All right, let's take our very next story from the Punch. Female police officers dismissal on order, says Edo Command. Female police officers dismissal in order, says Edo Command. The Edo State Police Command has said the dismissal of Inspector Edet Udoma for exposing Sergeant Ibrahim, who has also been dismissed, is in order. The Police Public Relations Office, Moses Yamo, on Sunday night said in a statement that the female police officer took advantage of the situation to try to extort money from Ibrahim while co-opting her husband, Inspector Ibrahim Mohammed, in the scheme. The statement reads, the Edo State Police Command deems it necessary to set the record straight regarding this subject matter. That's contrary to reports from certain quarters. The said female police officer AP number 228719, Inspector Edet Udoma, was the charge room officer on 07/10/2024, the night F number 504694, Sergeant Ibrahim allegedly raped a female suspect in the station. The female officer, instead of reporting the incident to the divisional police officer or the incident duty officer, as the case may be, for disciplinary actions to be initiated against the erring officer, took advantage of the situation to enrich herself by calling her husband, Ibrahim Mohammed, whom she conspired with, to unlawfully demand a sum of 1 million naira from the sergeant to assist him conceal the matter. This is an unfortunate, but at the same time, a good one for them. So someone committed a crime, and you're aware that someone committed that crime. Now, instead of reporting so that disciplinary actions will be taken, you decided to take advantage of the situation to, enrich yourself. To say, okay, you know what, just give me 1 million naira. I will try and see how we can die this case. Nobody will know about it. And everybody got to know about it. Both you, the extorter, the extractor. How do you want to take which English I want to use now? Both you, the extorter, and the extortee. They fire all of them together. Very, very good, very good. So next time, if you see something, say something. Don't try to color the situation. I think I've been too serious this morning. Let me just loosen up and I had oh my God. What I'll be doing now every Monday morning in order to just lighten up the whole situation, as I make my research and start selecting stories from different news quarters, I'll start looking for funny stories in order to lighten up the situation. Because this seriousness, maybe not this thing why I tie for neck, they make everything just look serious. Monday morning should look not too serious. At least let's just lighten up we need to be behave yourself. Even on Arise TV, and they laugh small now. What do you mean? Before some people will come and say, you are not being professional. You have to be professional, my brother. All right. Moving on. Where did I stop? Okay, presidency. All right, let's take this very next one here. Vanguard is reporting fire got Ajah markets in Lagos, destroy goods worth millions of naira. I actually didn't, well, I didn't get to hear about this until I saw it from the Vanguard newspaper. A tragic incident occurred on Sunday evening when a fire broke out at Ajah Market near a alleged bus stop in the Lekki area of Lagos State, destroying goods and items worth millions of naira. The fire reportedly started around 9 p.m. and ravaged several shops and stores containing consumable materials. According to Dr. Femi Oke, the permanent secretary of the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, LASEMA, the agency, in collaboration with the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service, acted swiftly to contain the fire. However, the cause of the blaze remains unknown at this time. Fortunately, there were no casualties or injuries, as traders were not present due to the market being closed for Sunday. The LASEMA response team, along with the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service, managed to prevent the fire from spreading to neighboring buildings. OK reported efforts are ongoing to completely extinguish the fire and salvage remaining valuables. Well, unfortunate, my heart goes out to everyone that has lost quite a lot of money for this kind of period where we do. All right, let's take our next story as we begin to come to a close. This is from the Punch newspaper. It says a Northern Youth Group, the National Youth Alliance, has strongly condemned the ongoing treason trial of protesters from the August 2024 NSAS bad governance with President Aliyu, with its president Aliyu bin Abbas describing their treatment as kidnapping. So yeah. Okay, I reserve my comment because a lot have been said concerning this unfortunate incident. I was just going to move on. We're just going to move on to the very next story. This one was the same. All right, still from the Punch. Some Assyrians have abducted a middle-aged man suspected to be a businessman in the Alo community in Indimili South local government area of Anambra State. It's so amazing, quite unfortunate. I will take our very last story, still from the Punch. Nigerians rank among the world's top social media users, with 2024 data placing the country fifth globally for average daily time spent online. Nigerians, kwenu. At least when I come fifth, and I don't do bad. We are not doing bad. So yeah, Nigerians rank among the world top social media users, with 2024 data placing the country fifth globally for average daily time spent online, especially on TikTok. I'm very, very sure on TikTok. All right, this is the point. We call it a day. That is all we have for you this beautiful morning. Hope we've been able to keep you informed. Hope we've been able to, just make you become aware of a few things happening around us. Now, trust us. You can always bank on us to bring you, news stories, different stories. I mean, big headline stories making the rounds. If you probably miss any because of your work schedule, you have to wake up very early, prepare for work, and leave the house early. You're unable to meet up with, news reviews, headline news reviews from early hours of the day, about 5 a.m. I know there used to be 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., just between 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. If you miss any of, any of news review from any platform, either on TV or radio, you can always bank on us to keep you abreast, to give you information, to bring to you some of the biggest stories being reported, some of the stories that the news is talking about. Now, quickly, I noticed something this morning when I was coming to work, that a number of people, I saw quite a number of people on the road this morning, and thank God for good colleagues that I have. I was not part of those that had to stand for long to get vehicle coming to work. But I don't know what is really going on in this part of Lagos. It is always difficult to get vehicles, and these days it is even becoming something else. Wahala for those who no get car, what they do for island. I mean, you have to do a lot of standing, a lot of trekking. But then, I'm still trying to know what is going on. Why there is bus scarcity this morning, and if you find yourself in that situation, and I want to use this opportunity to appeal to, HRs, MDs of various organizations. Please, this period is really, really a try. You have cars. Your majority or quite a number of your staffs do not have cars. All right. So please, if any of them should come late, try to understand that the situation on ground these days is really, really. It's really, really something else. It has really gotten out of hand. So please, HRs, MDs, owners of various organizations, please, this period, bear with your staffs, bear with your workers. If they eventually come to work late, it's absolutely not intentional. I personally can attest to the fact that it is difficult, especially on the island. I don't know of other places, so I don't know of the mainland, but especially on the island here, it is difficult to get, vehicular movement, to get bus in the morning, especially on Monday morning like this. I saw a lot of people from Abraham Adesanya to ShopRite, to different bus stops, you see some of them, you know that these are workers, these are staffs of different organizations. So please, whenever your people come late to work, just try to understand it's not intentional. Bus no day, transportation don't high too. And then also this morning, Equatorial Guinea is trending on social media for the wrongest and the most useless reason. There is more to life than all these things. This is just extra, what they call a jara for table talk this morning. I don't want to say why Equatorial Guinea. If you're on Twitter, just go on Twitter. The first thing that is trending is Equatorial Guinea, for the most useless and stupid reason. God bless you all. Yes, anticipate Akara Oko Night of Comedy, Praise and Awards 3.0. Yes, sir. Somebody make some noise. All right. Akara Oko Night of Praise and Comedy, Akara Oko Night of Praise, Comedy and Awards is back. The third edition, Friday, November the 15th, 2024. Live in the beautiful city of Asaba. Thank you very much. God bless you all and see you all again. We'll be back at 1 p.m. and this time around we'll be bringing you updates as regards real estate. The real estate market trends brings to you updates, brings to you latest stories, happenings in the real estate industry. See you again at 1 p.m. And I'm just seeing a breaking news from Vanguard. It says appeal courts acquits ex-CINO. Okay, Chief Justice. Is that Chief Justice? Okay, Chief Justice of Nigeria. The Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja on Monday, which is today, discharged and acquitted. It has disappeared. Okay. Thank you very much and see you all again.
First Real Estate Radio.
Welcome to this beautiful, exquisite, magnificent estate. This is Cedarwood Luxury Apartments located in Ajayi Apata Town, Songotedo, Lagos State.
All amenities in this beautiful estate has been put in place to ensure that your living here will be super amazing.
Cedarwood Estate, here within the Ajayi Apata New Town, Lekki Epe Expressway. I'm Ahmed Jamiu A. I'm the General Manager of the Cedarwood Estate nationwide. We are right now inside the Cedarwood Estate within the Ajayi Apata, as I said. Here we have a series of terraces, we have apartments, we have surface plots where people live comfortably. We have 24 hours service being provided here, like running 24 hours water running, electricity, everything is on point here. This is our phase 1. Phase 2 is still within this Ajaya Apata, of which any individual, if you want to subscribe to our estate, you can come on board. You will enjoy what you have paid for. See is believing. You can right now, you can see it's a livable estate. There is services running. There is no need for you to panic of anything. You will enjoy your investment. You will enjoy what you have paid for. Come along and come and enjoy what others are enjoying within the estate. You are all welcome once again.
In the input in infrastructural development in this estate, it is okay to say, watch out for phase 2.